What's up everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video.
We are going to be doing another before and after, which we know you guys love and we're really excited about because they're super fun. I have not walked through this house at all yet. I stayed outside so that I could have a genuine reaction for you, but John didn't turn all the lights on.
Yeah, you did walk through it when we shot the before video, just now after it's been completed. But anyway, this house is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,100 square feet, actually 2,150 square feet. And Rhianna and I are actually the investors on it, so we get to do something special in this video and talk about all the numbers. Now, it has not closed yet. We're actually filming this video the weekend before it closes. That way, when it does close, we can sit down and talk about all the numbers at the end of this video with you guys, because I know y'all ask about it a lot, but a lot of times we have private investors that are not us on these houses, and we can't disclose everything, so we're excited to do that for you guys. So without any further ado, let's start this tour. All right, actually, before Rhianna gets started, I just want to say a couple of things. First of all, we paid $50,000 for this house. That's just going to kind of give you a reference point as you watch the before and after video, and then it'll be fun for you guys to kind of guess what we put into it. Comment down below as we go through the video of what you guys think we spent on the rehab portion. And also, we're not completely done yet. We're still working on the rehab repairs, so don't judge a few things here and there that may be missing. Like, for example, that little guy right there. We're fixing all those things right now this week. Again, it doesn't close for another 5 days. So this is the final portion where we do the rehab repairs before we get to the closing table. All right, I'm gonna let Rhianna take over.
First off, before we start this tour, you know we have to do a neighborhood check. So this neighborhood is very nice, quiet. We've only seen one car since we've been on this road, and you can hear all the birds, which is really nice and relaxing. So neighborhood check, it's a pass. Definitely a good grade for that. And then we're gonna head on in. So the first thing that I want you to notice is this house was red brick before. It looks incredible now. I absolutely love the gray and black theme. Sorry to all you people who hate the gray theme.
Yeah, somebody comment, you guys comment down below and let us know what you guys think about painting brick. Some people really hate it, but I like the way it turned out.
For sure. And then this deck or porch area was an addition. So all this wood that looks new is new. Before, it was just the deck with the pillars. And I think this was a great addition. It just really makes the space look nicer and makes it more utilizable, because kids aren't going to fall off the balcony if you have kids move in here. Are you guys ready to see inside? Because I'm so excited to see inside, just as excited as you are. Shockingly, we have a split level entry.
Very popular here in West Virginia.
Should I go up or down first?
Let's go down.
Okay. These stairs are a little steep, but not too bad. They're very sturdy. Ooh, this room looks so much better already because I remember what it looked like before. Sorry about the echo, guys. It's very echoey in here. So this room used to be, all carpet, and it looks so much better with this beautiful gray floor. And the fireplace is now gray black to match the outside theme, which is perfect. Very spacious. This is a great family area, game area, man cave if you're into that kind of thing.
Hey, don't forget your little room.
Oh, I forgot about that. I did forget about
that. Yeah, we upgraded it for you.
Ooh. My little Harry Potter room is now a little less creepy, but it still looks pretty creepy back there, so we'll just say that's a storage spot.
I'm not sure it's any less creepy. It does have a light bulb in there now, though.
I hit my head. The floors continue throughout over here. The bathroom looks a lot better.
Nice half bath.
You guys even put a shower curtain. Just a regular stand-up shower, but that shower curtain really just ties it all together. Here we have the laundry room. I don't know if you guys remember from the first video, but there used to be a really big hole here that looked like Ninja Turtles. Like if you jumped in it, you just go down into the sewers. That's filled in now.
That was the craziest reference ever.
This is a really nice laundry room. It has a ton of space, a big closet for hanging things that you don't want to get wrinkled. I like this room. And then the garage.
I'm not sure, is there any lights in there?
I don't know.
Got it.
Okay. So the garage is pretty much the same. There used to be like some old shelving in here that's gone now, but otherwise it's just been cleaned out a little. Nothing really major here, but it is a good 2-car garage that has enough space in the back that you can still store stuff in here even if there's 2 cars pulled in. So I think the downstairs so far is looking very impressive, and I'm excited to see the upstairs, so let's head up there. I feel like the more I see these split levels and actually like walk up and down them, the less it bothers me. I mean, I still wouldn't want one for myself, but I don't really think they're awful anymore.
Yeah, I still hate them.
Here is the living room area. much improved. Before this place was a mess, it had carpet here and then wood on all the other sides. And was there wood under the carpet, or is this wood made?
Yeah, it looks like there was wood under the carpet, which is really popular. You just got to refinish it. And the guy that refinished these floors, wait until you see the bedrooms, and even like right here, he did an excellent job. Hold on.
It matches perfectly. Look at that view. It's a very pretty living room view. Like, you don't really see any other houses, and all you see is greenery, which I love. The living room leads straight to the dining room area, so it flows very well. I'm trying to make sure I don't hit my head because I have done that a few times, which leads straight to the back deck, or patio. It's actually a patio. I looked up the difference between deck and patio recently. I fell. And a deck is like pavement off the back, and a patio is elevated off the ground, in case you're wondering. But this yard is very great because it has a big flat area and a nice area off to the side for kids to play. Also, I think that we said we would put a hot tub right there in the previous video. Absolutely, because if you put a hot tub right there, the view would be that, which would be really cool. I still stand by that. So, I really like this yard. I think before there was some water issues over there. John will have to tell you about that because I don't remember. Yeah, it was a drainage issue. We took care of it. And we also put an internal drain inside the house. Oh, real quick, and if you want to know how we calculate and track all the budgets on all of our flips, we usually have anywhere from 15 to 20 going at a time. So this would definitely work for somebody who's only doing 1 or 2. We use Rehab Valuator. We've tried a lot of softwares in the past, and this has been by far the best. The link is in the description below for a free 30-day trial. You should definitely check it out. And then leads us straight back inside. I'm gonna shut the door so all the bugs don't get in. And now we're gonna head into everybody's favorite place, my favorite place too, which is the kitchen. So this kitchen was in good condition before. It's not vastly different now, but there have been some major upgrades. Number 1, these new granite countertops. Before it was Formica, and I thought they looked pretty good, but John and the guys said that they need to upgrade them to improve the quality of the house. This beautiful backsplash. I love this tile with the kind of gray and dark gray and white. Brand new appliances. This looks like our dishwasher. New dishwasher, stove, microwave, and fridge. They all look beautiful. And oh wow, I love this sink. This is really nice. I love deep single basin sinks. That's why we have one at our house. And I like this modern looking faucet. Also love that when you do the dishes, you can look outside into the backyard in the wooded area. Oh, and the cabinets are the same cabinets that were in here originally, just with different hardware because they were in great condition. So that'll lead us down this hallway to the bedrooms. Bedroom number 1. All these bedrooms are a decent size from what I remember. So bedroom number 1, the flooring's great now, and the walls are painted. This is so much better. We'll come into bedroom number 2. I just made up the numbers, but also another great sized bedroom. This closet's even bigger, which is a plus, and all the bedrooms have nice window and natural light. Before we head into bedroom number 3, I'm gonna show you this nice little storage closet, because these don't seem like a big deal, but they're super helpful and convenient to have for towels and things for the bathroom and just extra space. So this is bedroom number 3. This is what I would probably call the master because it is attached to the bathroom. It's a little bit bigger than the other ones as well. And the bathroom is for everybody, but since it's attached to the master, I guess it could still be considered an ensuite. It's beautiful. I love it. It has enough space. I absolutely love this vanity with the gray. Let me move so you guys can see. The tiling in the shower is gorgeous with the inlet for the soap and everything. And that kind of wraps up the walkthrough. So we're gonna go home, talk numbers with you guys, which is super exciting, and close out this video there. Hey everybody, we're back home now. It is not the same day, but we are here ready to continue the video and tell you the numbers and a little bit about the project.
And Rhianna has us sitting on the floor again, so the faster we can get through this, the better chance I have standing up after this.
So I'm gonna ask John some questions that I think you might have, and then he's gonna answer them, and we're gonna finish it off with all the numbers of the project, including how much we made.
Yeah, we're excited to do this for you guys because we can't always do it. Like I said previously in the video, oftentimes we have investors on these houses, and just to protect their privacy, you know, we just don't want to share all the numbers. But when Rhianna and I are the investors, we'll try to do that as often as possible for you guys.
Question number 1 is, how did we find the house?
So we get this question a lot, and actually this one was through a relationship we have with a realtor. This is what's known as a pocket listing. This one, a realtor gets a lead on a property and it's not quite ready to list, or it won't do well in the market because it has a major problem. In the case of this house, it was structural problems, and they're really hard to get a loan on, actually impossible to get a loan on if they have that. So oftentimes a realtor doesn't want to waste their time in trying to list it, so they will reach out to their investor friends, and that's how we kind of found this property. He hit us up, we did the deal directly through the buyer, and it was a win-win situation.
Moral of the story, networking is a big deal.
There you go.
Question number 2 is probably what everybody's thinking, that is, how much did we pay for the house?
So we got a pretty good deal on this property, and we paid $51,372 for it. Now keep in mind, when we buy properties like this, you must have cash. You have to be prepared to move quickly, and again, you're not going to get a loan on this type of house, and definitely not as quickly as the seller wanted to sell the property. So we paid $51,372 in cash.
And how long did it take to flip the house?
So it actually just took us a little bit over 3 months. We moved pretty quickly on this one. The structure was the biggest repair. We found a good contractor on this one. Steve and Kevin managed it really well, and this thing flew, which gave us our percentage returns were through the roof, which we'll cover later on this video.
I felt like when we walked through it for the before and then the after was like the only other time I've been to it, it didn't feel like too long in between.
Yeah, well, if you remember, this house wasn't that bad a shape.
Yeah.
So it just needed updated really, but in the structural, of course. But even our structural budget was $10,000 over what we thought we'd have to pay for it. So yeah, we budgeted over, so we saved $10,000. So that was huge in our profit.
Now that you're starting to get into numbers a little, I think we should move on to what everybody's probably waiting for, because you guys ask for this all the time, and it's a full breakdown of the numbers of this flip. So I'm actually going to slide out of this scene so that there's enough room for all the numbers, and I'll be back.
Alright guys, so actually I have in my hand right here the actual closing documents, which I was going to show to you guys, and I'm an idiot and realized that I can't do that because it actually has the buyer's information on here, their address, full names, and everything, and I don't want to make a ton of editing work for Rhianna. So I've actually wrote it on a separate sheet of paper now, and I'm going to just go through it, and hopefully this goes in order and makes sense. Rhianna's going to be typing it out here, and she's reminded me to kind of talk slower. So let's try this out for me because I'm not very good at it.
Yes, John talks really fast. Me too.
Okay, so we purchased this.
Not that slow.
All right, so we purchased this on March 19th, for $51,372. And then the total rehab amount on top of that was $69,446, which brings us to an all-in of $120,818. Now, Rhianna and I were the investors on that, so that's all of our cash currently sunk into this property. So then it actually went into contract a few times. Leave it to Rhianna and I's property to do this almost every single time. The first one was actually a friend of the company, and they had to back out because they just decided a few days later that it was just out of their budget and it would be better for them to just wait on the next property. So then, I guess maybe a couple days later, it went into contract again, and we were like, okay, no harm, no foul. Now this offer was a slightly lower than the original offer, but it was still good. But they actually had to back out about 4 days later because they lost their job. And I was like, oh my gosh. All right, let's list it again. So then we're glad this kind of happened in the sequence, not for the people losing their job and stuff, but we got the best offer yet, which was a $210,000 cash offer. And this is good for multiple reasons. We were only asking $199,000 for the property. So we're already at $10,000 over asking, and it being cash means a quick close. I think this thing only took maybe 2.5, 3 weeks to close after we accepted the offer. All right, so now let's break down the numbers and go backwards with them a little bit so we can get to our totals here. So we have a $210,000 purchase price minus $10,500 in commissions to the realtor, and then the buyer wanted a home warranty, and we always make them get a home warranty. You guys should do that as well, and that was $670, which brought us to $75,512 back to the company. Now, Rhianna and I have not taken our share yet, but that was net/gross profit because it was profit. Now we got to divide up the profit, but that's how we got there. Okay, so now Rhianna and I get 1/3 of the profit through the company, which was about $25,500 on our $120,000 we had invested, which is outstanding. Rhianna's sitting over here, that's why I looked over there. So that brings us to a 21% cash-on-cash return, but a 95% annualized return. And Rhianna, I think you can come back now.
Hello.
So needless to say, this one went fantastic. A little bit over $50,000 to the company, a little bit over $25,000 to you and I, and that project's gone and sold, and we're happy.
And we're excited to share the numbers, and it's really nice that this was such a good flip to share numbers on.
Absolutely. And this market's crazy right now. That's why we're getting over asking price. This is our third house now that we've gotten over asking price. So we'll ride this wave as long as we can, but word of advice to you guys, do your numbers as if it's not a hot market. If you're a flipper, rehabber, you know, even doing rentals, just do your numbers regularly. And do not account for the market staying like this forever. It could get you into some trouble.
Right. Like John always says, be conservative with your numbers.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow this channel, and we can bring more videos like this. And is that it?
That's it. So, as always, we will see you next week, and hope you guys have a great week out there.